This is a story and also a love letter to my son. A story for you people and a love letter to my son. It's my son's birthday, my first biological child, and I'm all up in my feelings right now. I don't know how to behave. I don't know how to. Well, this episode of Random Talks with Hannahf is dedicated to my son Nathaniel. Happy birthday, baby. God bless you. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to the season 2 of Random Talks with Hannahf. Oh my god, it's been a long time coming. Thank you, guys. Oh my god, thank you. Welcome, guys, to season 2, the very first episode of season 2. I want to take this time out to say thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for subscribing. If you are yet to subscribe, this would be a perfect time for you to pause this video and go and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button and don't just stop there. Turn on your post notification because I want it to be part of the very first set of people to know when I drop another video. Trust me, I have beautiful things in stock for you for this season as time goes on, right? Because it's Random Talks with Hannahf. It's not like I've always been having things pre-planned. If this is your first time of jamming me, if this is your first time of meeting me on YouTube, my name is Hannahf. I am an author and I talk about relationship, right? On this channel, everything I talk about is within the confines of relationship. Your relationship with God, your relationship with your significant other, that is your romantic relationship with your partner, your spouse, and your platonic relationship with other people. Whatever you would see on this channel, if you go back to binge watch all of my previous videos and the ones that I'm still going to be giving you in the future, you would see that everything that I have dropped on this channel that I'm still going to drop is within the confines of these 3 things that I've mentioned: your spiritual relationship with God, your romantic relationship with your partner, and your platonic relationship with other people. If this is something that you're interested in, please take a moment to subscribe. You're welcome here, and I am assuring you that you are going to have a good time. You are always going to learn a thing or two. It's a done deal, right? So, and also to my return subscribers, thank you, guys. Thank you for always coming back. Thank you. You give me the joy, you give me the encouragement to do this, to always come back, to always gist with you. I love to hear from you. Oh my gosh, reading your comments is one thing I usually look forward to. I am eager to always hear from you. Thank you, guys, for not holding back with me. Thank you for always going all out, sharing the video, commenting and whatnot. God bless you so much. And yes, with that, I officially welcome you to the season 2 of Random Talks with Hannahf. Welcome, guys. All right, on today's episode, like I said, today's episode is going to be a gist for you. Random gists, random thoughts, random. This one is not random because, yeah. But I'm going to gist you, and also it will be a gist to you, but it will be a love letter to my son, Nathaniel. I know you're going to grow up to watch this, to see this. I mean, if YouTube will keep being YouTube, internet never forgets this thing. So I know that you are going to grow up to watch this, and I want you to know that I am doing this in honor of your first birthday. You are a whole year. You're a whole year old. Oh my god, I'm so privileged. I'm so happy. I'm so honored to be your mom. I'm so honored to be your mom. You are you are an answered prayer, and you will see why as you continue watching this video. You will see why you are an answered prayer. So don't mind me. Remember that I'm gisting other people, but it's a love letter to you. And others, remember that I'm gisting you people, but it's a love letter to my son. So yeah, let's go. Okay, so the conception of my son. I know I've told this story before, but there are some parts that I have not mentioned before, that I have not shared with anybody before, and I'm going to be sharing those parts with you right now. Now, one part that I have not really publicly shared before, but people in my close circle know about this, would be that before I got married in 2021. Way before I got married, say 2018 or 2017. I don't know until I check my diary to be sure, but I think it's around that time that I got the name of my son. Right? I got the name of my first child. I wasn't even asking for the sex or the name that I should name my son or something. I was just in the place of prayer that day, and I got the name Nathaniel. That your first child would be called Nathaniel, right? Your first child would be called Nathaniel, and that's how I knew beyond doubt that my biological firstborn will be a boy. That was how I knew. And Nathaniel, that's how you came to be. A word came forth before you became flesh. You were, first of all, a word before you became flesh. You have that in common with Jesus, your father. Right? So, I got that, and beyond doubt, I would always tell my then fiancé, now my husband, I would always tell him that, our children are blessed. I would always I didn't even tell him at first that I have received the name of my son, of my child, right? When we met, we're just doing our normals, we're just doing our lives together, all of those sweet things, yeah? And one day we're talking, and I said, what name would you even like your first child to be called? And he goes, Nathaniel. He said he received the name Nathaniel. I'm like, yo! I brought out my diary. I said, see the date I received the name. See the time I received the name. I wrote it down. So I told him that was exactly the name I received too. So it goes beyond doubt. Like, it goes to show that God is not an author of confusion. And then what I have received is indeed genuine, right? That he would love us to name our child Nathaniel. And we know for a fact that women or baby girls don't bear Nathaniel, so we knew that our first child is going to be a son. So I wanted 4 children. I'm using the word wanted because I don't know if I still want it. And my husband would always say that he wants 2 children. So I said, you want 2 children, me I want 4. Can we meet in the middle? So, maybe do 3, or maybe twins, 2 pregnancies, but with 3 children, or 2 pregnancies with 4 children. When I have twins twice, it's 4 children now, 2 pregnancies with 4 children. But all of those things, he said he has not received 4 children. He has not seen 4 children in anything he has been saying concerning his future. Anyway, I digress. So that is number 1 point, that Nathaniel, you are an answered prayer. You are a word made flesh. A word was sent before you came. And I'm so glad that I'm so privileged and honored that I am the one that received you as my flesh. All right, so fast forward to when I got pregnant. I didn't even need to check. I was planning gender reveal, baby shower. You can go back. I will link it. I will link the video. I will link that video to this video. You can go and watch the gender reveal and baby shower. Right? So I was planning baby shower and gender reveal, and I have not done scan to confirm the gender. I didn't do any scan, but I just knew it like I know my name. I just knew it that there's nothing else. It's Nathaniel that this side is a boy. All right. So I was already planning. The baby shower was going to be on a Sunday, and I just said, so that I do not be like I don't have a physical report of it. Let me just go and check. Let me check the gender. Let me ask them to check the gender. And when I got to the ultrasound, when they wanted to check the gender, my baby did not show us his genitals. Nathaniel, you didn't show us your genitals. You were you made sure you were lying down, like you were lying, your face was, instead of you to show us, you didn't show us, right? And the man kept saying, the person that wanted to perform the ultrasound kept saying, what are we going to do? Your baby is not showing us his or her genitals. I don't know, but if I'm going to use experience, so judging by what I can say, the features and what not, I would say that your child is a boy. But just to be on the safe side, go out there, go and do some exercises. And what are the exercises? I was to walk up and down staircase, 30 staircases, 30, or maybe was it 35 now? I was to walk up and down the staircases, and I was to do one exercise. My head, my shoulder, my knee, my toes, my head, my shoulder, my knee, my toes. So I was going to have to stand upright to do my head, my shoulder, my knee, my toes, and walk up and down staircases, so that at least it will turn. Maybe you just, so that you will turn, Nathaniel, so that you will turn, so that we'll be able to get your genitals to determine your sex. So I did all of those things, and I did all of those good stuff. It was not easy because just imagine that I'm carrying a whole human being inside of me and I'm doing all of those things. When it's not like I have any complication or I needed the exercise, it was just because we wanted to determine your sex. Something that I already knew. So I did all of those things, and I went back to the ultrasound room, and still you didn't show us entirely, but the little you showed us, Nathaniel, we're able to ascertain that indeed, truly, you are a boy, right? And so that's how we got to know that, that's how we got to ascertain. We got the physical proof that he's a boy, and then we did gender review and all of those good stuff. Yeah. So fast forward to when I wanted to give birth to you. All right. So this is probably the place to let you know that, Nathaniel, your daddy and I, we tried all we could to not give birth to you in Nigeria. We just knew that you are not for Nigeria, that you are of Nigeria, you are just not for Nigeria. And we tried our best to not give birth to you in Nigeria. But for some reasons, our passports didn't come out until it was too late to use. You guys, we have started our passports processing since October the previous year. I gave birth in May. We started the processing since October the previous year. But for some reasons, it didn't come out. The passports both didn't come out until it was too late to use those passports. So that's how we just gave it to you in Nigeria. Now looking back, I am so grateful that we didn't travel to give birth to you, because really we would have been without any help, and it would have been so terrible. Because even here that we had little help, I still knew, or I know what my eyes saw. I know what I faced. I know what your daddy faced. Not to now talk of us being where we would have no help at all. Besides, all our plans of giving birth to you did not include that I was going to give birth to you with CS. And then the cost of CS is much more than vaginal delivery. So the money, the finances that we were planning according to vaginal delivery, not CS. So I'm just wondering how it could have been. Nathaniel, I want you to take this as a lesson, that whatever it is that you're going through in your life, just know that God always has your best interest at heart. And you guys too, whatever it is that you're going through in your life, know that God's ways are the best. You cannot see, your plans cannot be better than what God has in stock for you. It just cannot be better. So learn to trust God and know that He has your best interest at heart. Nathaniel, I'm telling you that your life is a testimony, and I want this video, this particular aspect, to always give you that assurance that God is for you always. He has your best interest at heart. I told God that throughout my pregnancy, I don't want any form of pain, and I don't want any form of pain even during my delivery, because it is possible to have a painless delivery. I read books on it. I prayed about it, and yeah, your pregnancy was not bad for me. I enjoyed my pregnancy. I enjoyed being pregnant with you. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed being pregnant with you, and it's something that you are a proof. You are a thorough definition of answered prayers, like I have said before. Oh my gosh, I am so honored to be your mom. Oh, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm so honored to be your mom. Right? So I wrote about, I prayed about it, that I don't want any pain, any painful delivery and whatnot. And even when I went into labor, I don't want to bore you, because I'm going to link that one also. I'm going to link the video too, so that you go and check it out. I already have a full video, like a 27 or 30 something minutes video of that pregnancy and delivery journey. So go and check it out if you want the full details. So we went in, I got to the hospital. We went in for CS. It was not a pre-planned CS, it was an emergency C-section. And yeah, I went in, and I'm going to show you the video of when I was getting in. So I was made to walk in, because although it was an emergency C-section, I needed to be fit. Nothing was wrong with me, right? It was not because of any health issue. It was just because of the positioning of the baby. So I was made to walk in, and my husband was not allowed to go past a certain stage. You will see the stage now. And gosh, I felt thoroughly alone. Yeah, this stage. Oh God. Yeah, so I went in, and that's how I went in. We did the procedure. They didn't allow me film the procedure. I would have loved to share it with you guys, but they didn't allow me film the procedure. They didn't allow anybody with me. And after the procedure, like 3 minutes, I'm not going to tear up. Right, I've said I'm not going to tell, because yeah, we give thanks to God. Like 3 minutes after the procedure, after they wheeled me out of the theater, I started, I've never shared this before, and I've never shared this video before, but I'm going to share it with you guys here. I started reacting badly to the anesthesia now, or anesthetic, as the case may be. I started reacting badly to it, and yeah, it was a big deal to me. I legit could not control how I was feeling. I legit could not control how shaky I was. I was shaking. Seriously. I got to know later on that it's a common effect. It's a common side effect of anesthesia or anesthetic right now. But at that point, I didn't know. And it was after that my husband was telling me how scared he was at that particular point in time. All right. So after all of this, and they wheeled me into the ward that I was going to be, I could not breastfeed you, because I was lying down all through. I couldn't breastfeed you, and you didn't eat for the first 3 hours of life, but you were fine. Nothing went wrong with you. And that's how I knew that you are an answered prayer. Honestly, God took care of you himself, and I'm so grateful, right? You came out, and everything that I prayed for, everything I had spoken about, everything I had discussed with God about is exactly how you came out. That's what I saw in you, and I'm so grateful to God for the gift of you. Fast forward to when I was discharged from the hospital to come home. Oh my God. I'm not sure I have ever teared up as much as I did that day. I was crying. See me. God, I was crying. I cried from the hospital up until we got home. I was crying. At a particular point in time, when we got home, I sat at the exact place I was sitting before I left for the hospital to go and give birth to you. In my mind, in my head, now to just go, like I was supposed to just go that night and come back the following day because I was going to vaginally give birth to you. That was my plan. I didn't prepare myself for anything serious. And then I gave birth to you on Tuesday and I was discharged on Friday. My plan was to go on was to go Monday evening and come back Tuesday evening, 24 hours. But then it happened as it would happen. And then as I was sitting at that particular place that I sat, when I was in labor with you, when I was experiencing contraction, I felt nothing but joy and gratitude. And again, I am so grateful to God. I can't believe you are this 1 year old. You are this my son, my child that will kiss mama. That will hear mama's voice and job. You don't even need to see me. You hear my voice and then you are happy. You know that I'm there. You are so smart and I am so grateful to God for you. Guys, see, there is nothing God does not have interest in when it comes to you. Just talk to God. Talk to Him. He has interest in every aspect of your life. Nothing is too small for Him. Nothing is too big for Him to handle for you. Just trust God. And Nathaniel, together with your daddy, who is not here right now, we are saying a happy birthday, son. Happy birthday, my love. The Lord will bless you. The Lord will continually keep you. The Lord will cause His face to shine upon you. In the name of Jesus, you are nothing short of a miracle, and your life, throughout your life, you will experience miracle always in the name of Jesus. I love you so much, my love, and your daddy loves you so much. We love you. Happy birthday, baby. God bless you. Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you for watching till the very end. Please don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to on your notification. Please put in the comment section happy birthday wishes to my son and for my son. I know he will see them whenever he can read for himself, and I will see them right now, and I'm going to be happy that you celebrated my son with me. Thank you guys, and until the next time I catch you on another episode of Random Talks with HANNAHF, be well, be good, stay safe, and always remember that Jesus loves you. Mwah.